The Dark Mechanicum, or Dark Mechanicus, referred to by themselves as the New Mechanicum or True Mechanicum, is a Chaos-affiliated counterpart to the Adeptus Mechanicus. Its origins trace back to those who pledged loyalty to Warmaster Horus at the end of the Great Crusade. The Dark Mechanicum serves as a dark mirror to their counterparts within the Imperium. Unlike their loyal Mechanicum brethren, the Dark Mechanicus has no issue with modifying STCs or other forms of sanctioned Imperial technology. As a result, they have no qualms in uncovering forbidden technology from the Dark Ages such as the Silica Animus and Anima Mori. Dark Mechanicus technology is heavily intertwined with the warp and demonic, and they have no boundaries when it comes to genetic experimentation and advanced cybernetics that push the limit of humanity. As demonstrated with devices such as the Caban machine, the Dark Mechanicum has little to no qualms when it comes to the development of artificial intelligence. However, of all their esoteric technologies, Daemon engines are the most infamous technological creations of the Dark Mechanicum. Dark Mechanicum worlds produce weapons of war for not only themselves, but also Chaos Space Marine and other Chaos-affiliated warbands in exchange for slaves and resources. The Dark Mechanicum began when Horus gained the loyalty of a sect within the Mechanicum after promising them STC technology gained from the worlds of the Oretian technocracy and the opening of the vaults of forbidden technology on Mars. In addition, Horus's emissaries and spies told the tech priests that the Emperor planned to steal the secrets and technology of the Martian Mechanicum and even eventually enslave the tech priests. Lastly, Horus used the ideological schism within the Mechanicum between those who believed the Emperor was the earthly representation of the Omnissiah and those who still thought such a figure was entombed on Mars, suggesting it was the Emperor himself who had presented himself as their god in a scheme to make him their servants. Having won over many of the Mechanicum's priests, Horus encouraged his new allies to dabble in previously forbidden technologies, gradually enticing them to the powers of chaos. In the resulting Schism of Mars, the Dark Mechanicum, led by Fabricator General Kelbor Hal, supported the War Master during the start of the Horus Heresy, and were present on Istvan V, where they used dark and forbidden knowledge against the Loyalist forces. With the defeat of traitor forces after the Battle of Terra and the subsequent Great Scouring, the Dark Mechanicum fled into the Eye of Terror with their Chaos Space Marine allies. In the 41st Millennium, the Dark Mechanicum are still active and believe that the Emperor is the false Omnissiah. They utilize massive, demonically corrupted Titan war machines of the traitor Titan legions against the Imperium, producing infernal weapons and demon engines from Hellforge worlds such as Zana II. During the 13th Black Crusade, the Dark Mechanicum began invading Imperial worlds that were devastated in the aftermath of the Great Rift's creation. Their targets are not picked at random, however, as the Dark Mechanicum are searching for ancient archaeotech that will help them complete an unholy weapon of war and terror whose like has not been seen since the Dark Age of technology. The forces of the Dark Mechanicum are an echo of those of their Adeptus Mechanicum brethren. Their tech priests often wear dark red robes, while others wear black robes, symbolizing their original loyalty to Horus. However, there is little standardization, and dark magi cabals often decide their own appearance and level of bionics. Below their tech priest masters, Dark Mechanicus infantry consists of both hordes of expendable drug-fueled mutant slaves and servitors, alongside crack infantry dubbed Dark Skitari. These dark mirrors of the Skitari are heavily mutated and corrupted, often wearing black robes and donning horned helms. Demons and possessed are also common infantry in Dark Mechanicum armies. The war robots of the Dark Mechanicum are steeped in chaos energy and wield ancient energy weapons. Some Chaos Space Marines have also joined the ranks of the Dark Mechanicum. Dark Mechanicum armor consists of a wide variety of vehicles. These include anti-gravity vehicles, light walkers, eviscerator engines, and artillery carriages. They wield a large amount of demon engines, including defilers and brass scorpions, and robotic walkers such as the Stalker cohort and Harpax. Commonly used aircraft include Hellblades and Hell Talons. Their main industrial bases are known as Hell Forges. Hell Forges are fallen forge worlds, now turned to the domain of the Dark Mechanicus. Many of these worlds were once loyal forge worlds of the Martian Mechanicum, but have since slipped into worship of the ruinous powers. These planets' origins lay with either the original followers of Kelbor Hal, who sided with Horus during the Horus Heresy, or amongst the many other Mechanicum forge worlds that have since fallen into corruption. Infernal polluted landscapes, Hell Forges are rife with all kinds of foul warp creatures, as well as the sight of large amounts of human and mutant slaves. With many existing within the Eye of Terror or other similar warp anomalies, these worlds are ruled over by corrupted magi of the Dark Mechanicum who make pacts with demonic entities to develop hellish technologies and churn out weaponry and demon engines for Chaos Space Marines. Hell Forges are also frequent bases of the traitor Titan legions. The Dark Mechanicum still maintains strong ties with the traitor Titan legions and Chaos Knights. Dark Tech priests maintain ancient Chaos corrupted Titan and Knight engines in exchange for their services in war. Thank you for listening to this entry from the Warhammer 40,000 Lexicanum.